No? What do you mean, no? Hey, welcome back to more Lobotomy Corporation. I'm Sir Mathis, and yeah, we're just kind of continuing on our way along. One thing that I was a little bit wrong about You Must Be Happy. Oh, where is it? I misinterpreted this. Means that once they exceed the total of 200 points, I don't really know if we can see it, but every stat maxes out at 200. No, yeah. It could be worthwhile to get guys right now, but I'm not going to. Right now we don't really need to do much of anything, really. So we can kind of just vibe for a little while. Yeah, I mean, a nice casual, slow day at the office. No, I don't think we. Oh, I was like, why are you uncontrollable? Because usually, someone's uncontrollable, that's a bad thing. But it's just that eating Welchers, or drinking Welchers, I should say, makes you a little bit unhappy with life. Makes you, well, drinking Welchers makes you not want to do anything else. So, don't do that. What is there low? What a 4? I don't want to risk that. I don't want to lose anyone off of randomly throwing out repression. Yeah, go with you. We can kind of just speed through these days right now. But we're gonna get things that are much more intense soon enough. Don't you worry. That'll be always, I'm sure, fun to deal with. We have someone to go with. Right now we're kind of going through, we're making sure that we have all our stuff taken care of. You know, this is probably going to be among the last of the days that we're going to have easy. We got, that honestly not too bad of stat ups in there, so we'll go through. I believe this unlocks our second team. Yes, it does. So these ones I am not fully certain. This one I know I really don't enjoy. This one I've never actually dealt with this one over here, and this one I think is fairly easy to deal with. So let's go with. We'll do this one. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. We'll take the initiative attempt to approach you first. Rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. Seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Orders tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with them. There are employees who wish to visit you. Please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask for. Please thank them for the effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What they? We. A gesture of goodwill. Nothing. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine. Next they'll come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. But we already have the vending machine. It's Welchers. Up to being Yesod. No, I mean, we've kind of met Yesod before. Kinda. When we get the memory repository increased message, that is telling us that we have a new point that we can go and return to. So you can either retry the day or rewind. I think that technically this does keep your status on things, so if we just restart the day, we will lose all the progress that we got through it, because we're just restarting the day. But the memory repository, okay, this is who I thought it was, will kind of make things a bit nicer. Over here, we have you. I'm pretty sure I know what work type you work best with, but I'm not 100% certain. So I'm just going to go with instinct. I know what one you're not good with. Only the match piercing. The one was flowing. There's nothing and nobody inside that flame round. You know what? How did I get confused from? I believe you work best with insight. Oh, that's right. One thing that is a bit annoying that it'll not be an issue pretty soon, but yeah, we can't see HP super easily right now, but that's fine. I'm gonna restore your HP real quick. You have a nice little sippy, and then we'll go into there. Oh, okay. Ooh, really? Already? Okay, that's something I didn't know was already happening. I was thinking. So, one of the mods that I have is just listing out what ordeals we have throughout the day. Ordeals are... Okay, yeah, that's how you want to work with. Ordeals are kind of special events that come as alternatives to Qliphot's meltdowns. And we'll see what those do. Means that I'm actually not a good thing that Vincent, I forgot to equip Vincent, that now that we have ordeals finally popping up, not the best, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, we can still deal with it, not much issue. You can't. Okay, so this one's decent enough for with it. Okay. So we do have the energy, but I don't quite want to actually finish things off yet. I'm gonna bring Justice down. Because... Ooh, actually... Well... Yeah, I was like, we have another person, don't we? Yeah. Maybe not the best we have you. Whatever. Who's our best overall? I think... Yeah, John's our best overall. Yeah. So, what we're going to do... is... We're gonna send Soren out there. Because... once we trigger the Qliphot level that has an ordeal on it... something will happen. The fruit of understanding to gain understanding of what is incomprehensible they dream. Staring. Depending on what color you have, there will be different things that spawn. This one will spawn these nice little purple guys that can be very annoying. They're just kind of vibing right now. But I'm gonna keep an eye on Vincent's stats real quick. He's the big worry right now. Okay, guys moving away. How's John? We'll have Soren up. Fine. Again, this will be much easier to deal with a bit later, as in like probably our next day through. Okay. So yeah, that one was... They'll always spawn out enemies that will make you have to deal with certain other things. But yeah, they'll spawn enemies that are of varying difficulties and varying different effects. We can see that we got a couple of dead clerks out here, but they don't matter. Yeah, the Scorch Girl. Based on, so one thing I mentioned before, that the classifications do have their different meanings. One of the ones that I know, for example, is the marking of F at the beginning of one will indicate that it is based off of folklore. I think, yeah, it's an F. Based off of folklore, and of course, I have talked before about Little Match Girl, who Scorch Girl is based off of. And yeah, this is more of a darker former girl that burns ashes. I don't know if it fully. I'm not sure exactly when the story reports unlock. It might just be abnormality level, and I'm not 100% certain. But okay, it looks like it. Oh, whatever. Scorch Girl is our first example of a. Well, okay. Punishing Bird is our first example of a guy that can actually break out, but first example of one that can actually break out and be dangerous. Scorch Girl will, if her, where is it? Once the cleave health goes down to 0, will chase after a specific target, and it will then eventually explode, and it does quite a hefty chunk of damage. About how much everything I have, about who I send into You Must Be Happy if I have to use it, because I don't want people to randomly vanish. But Scorch Girl does give some pretty good rewards. The 4th Match Flame is very high damage for this early on. Ooh, might be breaking right now. It's very high damage. It is also very slow. Let's get that on there. Well, at least get the weapon in. One thing I haven't mentioned, I think we've seen it a few times before, but if there is an abnormality that is currently on the run, or that is currently escaped, breached, whatever, that's the word, breached, then they will, you will actually lose a little bit of lobe, or lobe, lob, whatever you call it, at the end of the day. Or rather, you won't gain as much. More accurate. We got this one is annoying to deal with. I haven't ever dealt with these two. Over time, our unbearable sorrow grew into more full position, covered in countless hairs. Many hands full of wrath. They were the hands of the people I once loved. And now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. Let's go with you. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally to be. The high echelon is waiting is watching you. Founder, A is among them. What do you know about A? A. He is a visionary, a farmer, with seeds and a virgin soil known and approachable. Time he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Myself will of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, the one who created him. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine our few truly understand him. But to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Manager, you are the head of this corporation. Suppose to set an example for others. That will reward at least 10 penalty points in our department. The manager shouldn't be an exception. However, the rules state that Sephiroth has no authority to impose penalties or points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yasod, Sephiroth of the information. The information team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. Information is generated every day. We need to ensure that the information is accurate. Let's concentrate, focus on our job at all time. Maybe compared to a massive biblioteca, a single bit of misinformation could lead to a controllable disaster. I'm sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems we're curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but lately I've been this way even before I joined the company. Yes, do you have any spare paper? That farmer system. That suck. The rules say that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephiroth manual. Alright. Stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Oh, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? It's entertaining to you. Does the nickname make you laugh? I overreacted a bit. If the Sephiroth simply used my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who generally despise me. It seems to be a childish thing. There's no better way to describe a person in such few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? I think it's nice. You in agreement? Then you should get going. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you the next assignment. The information team is always in need of more data on the abnormalities. When in our research, we need more testing with instinct work, where it directly resolves an abnormality's primal instinct and drive. Yesod is very easy to deal with. In terms of his quest line, it's pretty much just do different work types. Again, very easy to deal with. I'll go with a Fortitude and a Temperance on Agorio. As for you, we're going to give you the 4th match and just because we have them available. We're gonna change things up and give people a couple of sodas. Begin the day. Oh, you. Okay. I have never dealt with you, so I have no idea what you are capable of. But regardless, this is a very easy quest to do. Yeah, so it's very easy to deal with. So Vincent, what you got for us? I don't really know all of this guy's deals. Like, I have general knowledge of basically all of the abnormalities, but not enough, really. Are you a he? And we are on Meltdown. Ooh, you are dealing a lot of damage. I don't know how healthy Vincent did. I don't know. I'm not liking that, I gotta say. A lot of damage. Okay, so you're fine. Okay, did a lot, but okay, so it looks like you actually are best with instinct. And luckily, both of these actually resist. That's something I haven't really mentioned too much yet, just because it hasn't really been super necessary. But the different types of equipment, especially the armors, will have different weaknesses, and obviously, all the different. Just get really unlucky with one sin. But obviously, there's the different effects for each different. I'm trying to do words here. There's obviously the different effects for each different equipment type, whether that's your, the stats from just how much damage your weapons do, and mainly the big thing for armor is, of course, the type of damage that they resist, because every single abnormality will do certain types of damage. So, like Welcheers does red damage, Scorch Will does red damage, one sin does white. And you are black damage. Oh shit, actually. Are we weak to black damage? No, we're black. Okay, yes, you are actually best with instinct. Best with instinct. We got yourself the Viper cleared. I want to be very careful about this. We're gonna let Justice get her instinct up, but I am going to be just very I'm always very cautious when I do see an ordeal coming up. I think right now at our current point in the game we cannot get anything other than we can't get anything other than dawns. There are technically 4 levels, I believe, of, I say technically because, there's one that I think is just endgame exclusive. Doesn't really do that, like, can't really encounter that much, but, okay. Just keep an eye on them, mainly on Mario. Mario's kind of getting bullied right now. Oh, cool. We'll move them up to suppressed. I'm not too worried about them. But yeah, the different damage types. Red damages health, white and black both damage sanity, and I believe pale damages both, if I'm correct, which I may not be, but I believe it damages. So that's just something to keep in mind. You do want to be careful with, all your different stuff. So potentially what you could end up doing, not necessarily certain if this is, exactly optimal gameplay, so to speak, but you could just be like, alright, this guy has a lot of health, let's give him stuff that helps him resist the more mental damage stuff. I'm actually... Are you here? You are! Porcubus. Okay, yeah, this is our first key. I'm surprised we can get them this early. But... success rate's not great. Or success rate down, I could say, is not great. But yeah, Porcubus. I'm not fully certain as to his capabilities. He's one that I don't know too well. As I mentioned, never dealt with Porcubus before. So I don't know what makes him tick at all. I don't know what his Cleaveroth running out does to us. I freaked out for a moment when I saw that, but it just hurt. It's fine. Back to you. I'm gonna let Vincent heal up a little bit. Get us a bit further on Porcubus. Of course, the big thing with our stuff, so... okay. That's actually very interesting. So Temperance... So Porcubus is kind of our first, real stat checker. He wants us to have Temperance 3 or higher. Temperance is... so wants us to have 3, purple or higher. So you do need to be very careful about that. And I mean, like, you can also just deal with getting neutral results. That's perfectly fine. Actually, neutral results are ideal for Porcubus because he also goes down on good results. So actually, attachment might be a little bit better for you, but melee only. He does a ton of damage. He's very tough, so he is very tough to deal with. Oh shit. You better not get a battle work result. Because otherwise you're in some big trouble, Vincent. What is the 0 to 8? That is a pretty generous range, at the very least. On Porky here. Yeah, of course, anything that is, like, we can, we'll grab those. So, what's a good 1.5 speed? Pretty nice. Wild Punish Bird. Yeah, so it's black damage. It's range. Of course, the more difficult an abnormality, the better it will. The better rewards it'll give you. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I did that too late. Ah, damn it. Yeah. I should have just exited before. Okay. That's fine. We can deal with it. Is that a flower or all is this? I think I know what that is. Okay. Let me double check on this guy real quick, because he might be. Oh boy. Okay, so this one over here. Do not ever fucking pick it. All that this one does is make things crash. Like all it does is I don't think you actually ever need to I don't think you ever need to actually do anything with this. But yeah. Don't I don't think he's ever required for 100% completion or for the true ending or anything like that. Never pick up this one. It's counted as a Zayan. It just crashes your game. As for these ones, are you the one that I think you are? Okay, this guy is also fucking annoying. So, I'm gonna choose this. I've never dealt with any of them. Let me ask you a question. What do you do if one of your subordinates is harvesting energy from abnormality to meet a quota? Face certain death doing so. This is a very basic question, so I am certain of the right answer. Well, considering what happened at the end of last time, perfect answer was expecting. The answer would be harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant. To produce energy is our top priority. Reducing those to my words, I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. Expectations despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next. Hey Assad, I heard that your team had a ton of casualties. Time to bend now. Shouldn't you be on your team's side? Super depressing over there. It didn't happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. I only encourage them to cry more, eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should say something like, at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up. You should lead our department so very much different from mine. There's no point in being sentimental too much about the respective employees or the little complaints they make. Steer your way from what's important. Well, I'm just saying. I guess the right answer is both busy, so I'll see you later. You'll come from the safe apartments around. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised to hear that from you. You think it's realistic that you show up in every apartment every single time an accident occurs? You, the man who spends the whole day incessantly watching employees die with a shiny monitor. I think that saying this because your experience are still clean. Vague sense of goodwill, manager. Shallow sympathy is no good in the corporate. I urge you, be rid of it. Your insight work can indirectly handle the abnormalities. Your insight we aim to find what they find favorable, unfavorable about the containment unit, and adjust the conditions accordingly. Complete fire insight. That's a shame that we lost a dude right at the end because did too good. But now, finally, pure damage, whatever. These two are just nice. I'm absolutely. So, first things first. John, welcome to Information Team. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet. Where is it exactly? Department functions. So, every day that they're in a department, they will get extra things. So, for example, if we check out, how do we check this out? There's yeah. So because you've been in control team for so long, gotten a bunch of extra movement speed. I don't fully remember how long it is to do everything. Or to get a full level. I think it's 5 days, or I don't fully remember the amount of time that it takes, but regardless, Arceus, annoying thing is that so you do lose ego weapons on your ego equipment on death. Not a big deal right now, but it will be later. I'm sure. That's it. Oh well. So be it. Sure. So, yeah, Johnny's just gonna end up working with Orcubus all day. Oh, is this? Okay, I think I know this one. I have not dealt with him before, obviously. I've mentioned that several times. But, yeah. He is, if I recall, I believe, a very unique abnormality in the terms of how it was. We're on, okay. I really probably should have ended the episode, but whatever. So, is that turn? Oh, never mind. We thought that princess. I just that. What? Huh? Huh? Are you the opposite one of what I thought? Let me double check, because you are funky. I don't know what happened exactly. I don't know why everyone died. Because I don't touch the button. Or don't press me? Touch me? I forget exactly what it's called. But point is, that we're really annoying to deal with. We do not want to ever, well, okay. So with this one, I'll just mention this now. You want to be as, do not look at him. Do not look at 00576. Bad things happen. Look at 00576. So, does it tell you? What the fuck? 3 or lower. Shit. I know how to read. Do we have anyone with 4? No? Okay. Fantastic. Then you probably just ended up naturally dying. And you are red damage. Okay. 11. Let's just... Let's swap things up. You're going to want Soren in there. We'll need to strengthen John a little bit before you can deal with Porcupus. So, the thing that we do have, you must be happy. Very nice. Very nice for us, indeed. Go, is that enough to get 4? Not quite. So, John, you're going back in the machine. Jesus, I'm taking a lot of damage. Five more times in a single day, so I gotta be. There we go. Is that finally enough to get you? Oh, no? Okay. Oh. It's going great for me. Let's. Alright. 4. Alright. So. John, you go in there. Doran, you'll deal with that. I'll look away. I gotta be focused on you must be happy. Not because thing will kill us immediately. Okay. There we go. I don't know if that's too much fortitude. Can't exactly see how much you have. You're good? There we go. That's kind of a shame that we have. Oh, never mind. Red Dawn's actually pretty easy. How do you manage your gun? So yeah. Do not, look at 0576 while it's being worked on. Sorry, guess this is meant to keep going there. With a normal work result anyways. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to keep working with you. Because, oh boy. Oh fucking boy, Sean. That's what its name is, by the way, Sean. I'm sure I will many times forget that Sean Florida is being a dick. That. So, even in if it happens to break out, which I believe it looks like it only breaks out if you're watching while it's being worked on. Luckily, you can just have it on screen anyways. Then it is very, very dangerous if it's also still on screen. That is. This way? So Red Dawn is really annoying more than anything. I don't think it's particularly difficult, but annoying for sure. I want Alyssa to be bringing on that. Okay. Oh, that's no good. So, what Red Dawn will do, 3 cheers for the beginning, the cheers for the beginning, is it will lower your unique PE boxes, and it will also lower the leaf off counter for different things. So, let's try to not have that break Sean Freda out, because I don't think we're capable of dealing with a E. I don't think we have the strength to could deal with these yet. Oh, fuck. Speaking of, these guys are also just very, very easy to break it out right now. They do also slightly explode upon death. It's not like a terribly huge amount of money. Not a terribly huge amount of damage, but it still can throw you off. Of course, you don't want that. So, and watch as we don't die to Porcubus. Nice. Nice, we don't die to Porcubus. One thing I do kind of wish was the case is if we could not deal with that. Yeah, oh god, you hate good with it. Oh boy. Well, sent you in there, sent you in there. This to monitor when it's done. Okay. One shot for it done. Being dealt with. That's not bad. That's 4 HP. Oh well, that's fine. Not one pound to go down. Oh fuck. God, nearly screwed it up. Whoops, it is. Alright. That. Yeah, I shot him for it. He's certainly something. Yeah, I can actually send John. I was about to send Soren out, but that would have been a horrible idea. Let's make sure we look away. Have Soren. Just go a little bit. Go and get that up. Freaked out for a moment. I saw something has escaped, followed by seeing Schadenfreude start glowing a bit. Looking away. Do not look at Schadenfreude. That's for damage, I think. This is damage, actually. Okay, it's red damage. I don't know why it says no, but whatever. And okay, wanted to make sure that wasn't enough. Yeah, I was like, really? We got that off? Great. What do we got? It's my special with pretty much on one friend's game, which insert loses all and how to even exist. Telling the professor I'm sleeping. Happy birthday. I do not actually know what these ones are all. I think I'm only one left. But don't know what the two are exactly or how to deal with them. Because right now we are on our tool level. Go. Yeah. What do we? This one is. Let's double check what they all. I'm gonna check what they all do, real quick. This one is. One on the right will restore SP to the entire department, but you do have to be careful. If it's used for too long, it'll instantly cause a panic, which is just above. The one on the left is a oh, okay. This one is oh boy. This one is it boosts up your ability to do a bunch of damage, but well, it's just a general increase. But you have to be careful about it. When you return it, if it has whoever equips it hasn't attacked anything, they will instantly go mad and try to kill people, which is fantastic. And finally, this one is, I think it's the Justice boost. It's effectively a Justice boost. But similar to this one, if you return it too early, it will just kill the employee. Yeah, this one, it also, you have to keep an eye on their SP, because they will die. They work pretty well with this, but Manager, these three letters are B or C. Which would you select? Like B. One. Good. Now please listen carefully. Choose B or detail or rational, realistic, honest to their needs. Where others may be snobs. Pursue practical interest and tendency to avoid loss and success. Personally, I dislike the B. This is a new pastime with employees. They're rather uninteresting. There's no scientific basis to the observation, but it is admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. So maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this sort of that our human. Is it too odd for me to think about? There's it. Zoo. Oh, bugs. Hey, that's cheating. There's not a place at all. Doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were here, Sephiroth. Yes, sir. Sorry, I know we aren't supposed to slide during workouts, but insisted we. What? You started it? You want to keep back at me for last time, remember? Got it, you dork. I'm thinking about the appropriate response for this case later. We do focus on your work. Of course, Sephiroth, sir. We're sorry. Word checking started to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Everyone do enjoy word checking, manager. Begins to get lost in thought. Jane, now you can enter the self work with your mental corruption level above 80%. It's against the rules. I know. Just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the sign work regime? Oh, Sally went at 82% once. Came up fine. I'm like 81, please. Come on, my friends for go straight. Whatever. And employees will end up isolating you. It would be so lonely. Just kidding. The employees would hate you. I'll still be a playmate. Or a playmate. Please in this court. My bad. Please get to work now, my lord. Yes, lord. Can't forget that I got you some sleep today when we were playing word chain. But just make sure to take a psychological examination right afterward. Yeah, but thank you, Assad. See you in a bit. And the hallucinations might change my clothing. I can see my skin stirring. We find when I open my eyes. It is the point where I've begun to find the sight of my normal strange, don't I? Oh, but is my body intact? I was not rotting. I've asked the other stuff about those visions, but see, you're the one who experiences this. Action work. Build bonds with the abnormalities. Abnormalities in the possession of social desires will have a tendency to show their discontent, which means you're unsatisfied. If behavior will occur regardless of whether they're fulsome response. That buffed up. Go. Sure. Why not? And we are going to give. Go. Okay. Of course. We are going to give. Doran? Oh, 3. 1 lobe off, of course. Gonna cost. Actually, wait. No, come on, I only need to be 1. 3. Weird. Whatever. Did I actually boost something else I need to? Oh, right. Yes. But I think that will do it for this time. And next time we'll hopefully have some good days and see not die to the 2 he's we picked up super early on. Oh boy. My first playthrough, I didn't get a he until I think our 4th area. Either next area or it might have been the one after. I don't remember. Now we have 2 he's already, and one of the more annoying ones. Or not necessarily annoying. Shockfire is not too bad. It's just have to be very careful with Schadenfreude. But we fought 2. He can't look at him for 10 seconds, and I believe that if you are watching Schadenfreude, it will always force a bad. So, you know, more fun. Oh, I haven't checked if pleasure actually does anything different, because we haven't really, we haven't really checked too much, but they do actually, some equipment does have special effects. I never tell you what the special effects are. So for example, Penitence will have a chance to recover SP to the user, which is pretty nice. Situational, but nice. Pleasure has the chance to end up doing some extra white damage. I'm gonna check, before I end off the episode, I'll check if Daze has anything special to it. That does seem like pretty low stats for, it seems pretty low stat for this. I would assume it had somewhat pretty strong secondary effect. I think next might be that it's struggling. No, I think Daze is actually just really strong in general. Again, I will double check before I end the thing off. So for these, so when I think the big thing with the attack that it does a lot of, like, it's a lot of hits in quick succession. So like the stats are worse than it actually is in a lot of different effects. So, yeah, and I think it also pierces, maybe? Yeah. Point is, it's pretty good. And then, so gaze by itself, when you're not looking at it, is whatever, against white. But if you are watching the person who had, someone who has gaze equipment on, it will change red and black to 0.8, change white to 0.5, and then pale will stay the same. They will also get a little bit of extra justice as well. Very, very good. Yeah. Quite the interesting setup we have. Got lucky because I think all our other options. Okay, I know we had another test. With old lady that showed up. Whoa, thank you. But yeah, we just we then go straight to. I don't know if they're the most dangerous keys, but they are he's. Oh, I'm curious. I'm gonna look through the he's real quick. I know I'm kind of stalling things here. I feel like it. I don't know where we'll look. Okay, we do not have the most deadly he. But yeah. Oh boy, we do have some he's. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go out of my way to not. Well, okay, I'll go back to the annoying key, but yeah. Regardless, that will do it for this time. So yeah. See you guys later.